All right, session 28, aka session 27, part 2. So you guys have invaded Zinlinal with the rest of the resistance. You started going through trying to get to the main demon portal in the middle of the city. And so far you've just fought a lot of grunts and demons. You fought one of the other generals, Vulcan, who was a fire genasi and supposedly tortured some fairies. And yeah, you guys are just making your way back, or making your way to the middle. You sent Wolfie back to the front because he was looking pretty
really
hurt.
Yeah.
So as you guys are continuing through Zinlinal, through all the fighting to the sides, you're making your way towards the middle, and you know that you're going in the right direction because you can just feel this negative necrotic energy just pulling you guys closer and closer in that direction. And you guys have felt this energy a few times throughout the campaign, mainly when you're on Fairy Island. And so you know you're going towards the center where the source is. And as you guys get to the center, Atemnon, this is a very familiar sight to you, except it's a lot more desolate than you remember.
Wait a minute.
So as you get to the center...
Forgot we didn't actually kill... Wait, no, did we kill Barth? Or not Barth, what do I say Barth? Oh my gosh. Did we kill Bruisin?
Yes, you did.
Was Bruisin the fake? Oh, okay, I couldn't tell.
Yeah, you did kill him. Yeah.
Wait, but what? Isn't one of these guys supposed to be dead between the Dragonborn and
Three of these guys are supposed to be dead, brother.
Yeah, what the?
And so as you guys approach the middle, you notice quite a large gathering of demons and Hirachi. And you notice there are 5 Hirachi that look identical to one another. And as you guys have pointed out, you can see that there are some cages near this portal. And inside are some bodies of Hirachi resistance members, just normal people, and specifically you do notice a couple bodies that are Hirachi generals that you've interacted with, and some of them you've definitely have killed. And of course,
so these four here, 1, 2, 3, 4, they're like not.
They're currently
who's
not...
in the cages? Can we get like a status condition on who's caged and who's not?
So if they're like on that square of the cage, you guys can see the cages, right?
So it's a 2x2, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's 4 people caged
in each. Quote unquote. There might be more, but I'm just like putting at least 4 tokens there. But yes, you can assume that there's like 4 in each, 4 to maybe 6. Like
let's not use the
just
color
some general.
Purple. The color purple does not show well right now.
Yeah, and so you notice that there's this demonic portal in the center. Atemnon, you've definitely seen this portal. It is different from every single demonic portal that you guys have seen before because it is literally just a hole in the ground. This Atemnon, you would know that this was like once just a really nice fountain in the middle of the city, completely destroyed. Everything around you is completely leveled. And of course, there are some fights going on to the sides that, of course, are just not being shown.
Yeah.
So as you all make your way towards the middle, you just hear in a very orcish voice saying, "Boss, we got some company." And you see those 5 that are like in the middle. They all turn around almost as if they're all mimicking one another or kind of like linked up. So it seems we have some unexpected guests. So what do you pests want?
Fuck you.
I'm launching my hammer right into the middle.
Yeah, I'm
throwing it. Right as
I'm gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast at this cunt right here.
I technically was holding the
Yes, you were holding the wolf figure.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention there is music. I'm logging onto the website right now as well.
Fuck, I can never find the music bot. I have to go through every channel before I find the cunt.
It should be in campaign. Yeah, campaign resources.
Yeah, I just went through all the channels, and the last one that I got to was.
Okay, which one are we? We are doing this one. Let me. Oh God, this is gonna be so loud. Just bring
Yeah,
it
I
down.
just turned it all the way the fuck down.
Okay, there we go. So yeah, you're launching that. Okay, go ahead and roll initiative then. If you guys are just going immediately ham.
Do we get like a surprise round because they're talking and we shot at them while they're talking?
Sure.
Alright.
What else needs initiatives? Everything needs initiatives. I hate myself for doing this, but at the same time, it's necessary.
You can just do the group one. I mean,
No,
you
I
can do
am,
the
but
group
there's
one,
so
yeah.
many different things. That's the point.
Yeah. Wait, do you guys still have? I forget. You guys still are holding up those good berries, or did you end up eating them? I totally forget.
I have 2, I think.
The hell if I know.
I think. Oh, did you not put them in your inventory when I gave them? Oh shoot! All right.
Nope. I don't know.
Right, I need to do that.
Nah, I might have ate them because I was getting hammered the last fight.
Okay.
Word? I don't remember. Fuck. Oh, whatever. That's fine.
Yeah, I took a shit ton of damage.
I suppose I can see if they were rolled or not, though. Well, actually, it's more how much each one heals you. Never mind. I don't remember.
Okay, I
Whatever,
think
I'm
that's
just kinda
everything.
weak. So then I throw my token, right? So is the
Yeah, you can just
my
use
statue again? Okay, but now he's back with full HP. Does he look any different?
So your Wolfie is slightly skinnier due to the fact that he was chained up for a
malnourishment,
while.
yeah.
The malnourishment, like, it's still very visible, and he has like some more scars. This one is more clean, if that makes sense, compared to the Wolfie that you know.
I picture it as it has like pixie dust like dropping off the like fur like underneath it as it runs. There's like a little bit
Sure.
of because it's a magic.
Okay, so just going in order. So Melody, you did your throwdown. Storm Striker, you threw your Sunforger in.
Yeah.
What point?
Trying. Would you be able to make me like a box I can move around for it?
You can draw a square.
Can I?
Yeah, if you go to the drawing and just draw shapes.
Alright, what the hell size is this? 20.
Is it a 20-foot?
Pretty sure it's radius.
Yeah, it definitely is. Shit's fucked.
Sadly.
Yep, 20
Yeah, it's
foot
good.
radius sphere.
Okay.
Let's see.
Alright, I need to open that up as well.
Do you want me to shoot my fucking load while Bucks does his square or sphere
I
or
don't
whatever?
know if that'll affect anything that you do.
Okay, well we'll wait because yeah, he did.
Yeah,
talk
as long
first.
as you know, yeah.
I'm gonna toss it right here.
And then also,
Where?
quick reminder if for anyone non-lethal, because they're little gems that are on them that break, and also because I'm looking for Lance.
Sure. So you said right next to that left exploding demon, right?
Yep, right.
Okay. Everyone needs to make a DC 15 dex saving throw. Blah, blah,
I would
blah.
remind Melody that you need to point him out, or I will chop his head off probably when things
Yeah.
get heated.
Well, I mean, the thing is, right? We don't want to kill them anyway, though, because
Yeah, but
2, 3,
you don't understand what this means to me.
oh,
I would say.
true.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, 19. It's D20s. Okay. Whew. Let's roll 20 of these. Okay, let's see how these people do. Okay. Let's see here. 46. Okay, so that's 7 on a fail and then half. Okay. So yeah, as you throw the Sunforger in and you just see it explode as this guy's like talking and he's waiting for your response. The Sunforger does explode, so let me type in all those numbers and then determine on if you want to go ahead and say whatever your thing is.
Well, did it blow up one of these blowy uppy monsters?
Let's see. one exploded at the very least. I'm just going through everything right now. Two. Okay, you saved. Actually, wait. Did you explode? You don't explode. If I remember. No, you're fine. Okay. You took 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we did those 4. So yeah, you get that much. You get that much. You get this much. You get clean. This much. You get this much. You get. There's so many.
I honestly think paper DMing is easier than online. Because
Honestly,
online you
might
have so
be.
much like shit you have to fuck around with. On
You know, if
paper,
I
you
had,
just
like, another
cross out the
screen-
number and
Yeah.
do a minus.
If I had another screen, it might be helpful. Just because I could have more.
Oh, do you only have one monitor?
I have two. So
oh,
that helps
when you
slightly.
on 3?
Yeah, if I had a third one, it would be a lot easier.
Jesus, bro. I wouldn't even know what to put on a third monitor.
No, because like I have one where it's the screen, and the other is my like DM notes. If I had another, I could have like a character sheet permanently open.
Oh, okay.
So you took that much. Wait, do you have?
Let me know when I can ask a question.
Never. Obviously, come on. You took the. Okay, you guys did fairly well. That's good. That's good. And then you guys. Okay. Yeah, so only one of the exploding ones in the back actually exploded and died.
And did it look like it fucked anyone up or not?
I will roll that in 1 second. Okay, let's see here. That's another one. Okay. It didn't do massive damage because there was only one other demon that was very close. So
Yep.
it took a little bit, but that's about it. Nothing
Alright, well,
overwhelming.
I'm going for, first beam is going for this cunt here.
Okay.
May I ask a question?
Yes, question.
For all those 5 demons, or they look like demons with the green
Good start. Good start.
swords,
Good start.
Are they?
I'm re-rolling that.
Are they? They're demons, right?
Which ones are you talking about? The 5?
The five like green looking guys in the the.
Those are not
You'd-
demons.
Okay,
You'd have to make a check for that.
Okay. Well,
Well,
I guess
tell
what I'm
you,
asking
I can tell
is
you
like
that's humanoid. That's a
okay,
humanoid.
and then are those humanoids and or any of the other Hirachi masked? Because it appears like on their tokens not. So.
I would say because you're dealing with the orcs are usually not masked. So no.
Okay, and so these 5 guys aren't masked.
No, they don't have masks. They just have really cool coats.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm re-rolling that, so that's my second lucky point gone.
Okay. You're going for that one. That definitely hits, so that's the... Okay.
Yeah.
As it gets
And
hit,
then-
it definitely explodes.
Sweet.
And then, yeah, where does your second beam go as well?
The other one.
Okay, go ahead, roll that. That one will
Solid.
also explode. Okay, so let's roll 2 explosions. 5 d20s. Okay. You're next to this one, so you take that much. You're next to this one, so you take that much. You're next to this one, and you saved. You take that much. You're next to that one, so you take... Wait, what's your stat? Okay. You take this much, and you take that much. Okay.
Those 5 cunts, if they're concentrating on something, they need to make saves. But I don't know if they are.
Me neither. Just writing down what you guys are doing.
How often are you allowed to throw the hammer like that?
If I remember
Once a
correctly, it's
day, I
once a day,
think.
yeah. It's either once a day or
Refreshes
once a
at
rest.
dawn.
Either way, yeah.
Do you think you threw it last session?
He didn't.
Okay.
I'm like 90% sure he didn't.
Wait, I feel like he definitely did, but I might be wrong.
Get to... I don't... No.
Based off of how the battle maps look, I thought he did.
No, he didn't. Because you guys were fairly close at the beginning, so he didn't. Yeah. Just writing everything down, making sure. Okay. After the Sunforger hits and you throw out your 2 beams, you just see the 5 of them just...
Hold on.
Mhm.
Let me just Eldritch Blast. I might get a 3rd beam at level 8.
You're 7.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then.
Wait,
I know what I'm talking
Oh yeah, we're 7.
Yeah, you guys are 7. Yeah. So after the Sunforger goes in and explodes, and you shoot out your 2 Eldritch blasts, you just see them kind of shrug it off of their capes, all like mimicking each other, like they're all in sync. And you just see all the mouths moving at once and say, "Well, that's
Isn't there
not
only
very
2 members
nice."
of InSync?
So you're going to see the orcs that are in front. They're going
Oh,
to
no,
go.
there was 5. You're right.
I hate this. You're going to see the orcs that are in front. They're going to start charging up at you guys. The orcs in the back, you just notice, the ones like by the cages, you notice them like take out one of the bodies in the cage, not like anyone special, and just throw it into the pit that is the portal. Melody,
1 each?
like they're gonna do it together. So one from each side.
Okay.
Melody, it is your turn.
Okay. Don't want to use too many resources yet, but okay.
Oh, use all of them.
Right. That just gives me a range, I think. How big is this allowed to be? Because goddamn it, I want to use it if it's big enough. Each in a 20-foot cube. So a 20-foot cube would be like that, right? Wait, no, like this. Okay. That's not good enough. Alright, I'm gonna have...
Okay, I did put those on there.
I don't want to waste that spell slot, though.
And I guess I didn't mention it, but while you're thinking, you can think.
Yeah, go ahead.
Around the portal, you do see 2 of those like slime creatures, like just forming a barrier around the portal. The ones that you've seen on all the other portals.
Okay, I'm gonna launch. Wait, is it within range? Because if so, that'd be good. Please be in range. 60 feet, that's so short. Ugh. I'm not in range, I don't think.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well I can move 10 feet up. Alright, I'm gonna move 10 feet up. I'll be on the Wolfster if I'm allowed to be on top of him or whatever.
Whoa, that's one way to do things. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Mounting things uses half your movement.
That's fine.
Sorry.
Okay, so now I'm in range. Alright, I'm gonna launch an ice knife at this one in the middle back here.
Okay.
You're laughing. I don't like that.
You're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Okay.
Just me regretting every decision I've made for the last 2 weeks. Don't worry about it.
So on a hit, the
That
target takes 1d plus damage.
does not hit.
Okay, but then whether it hits or miss, that target and each
Yeah,
creature within
yeah.
5 feet of it must make an attack, so you take 2d6.
You notice, like,
cold
as
damage.
it gets to him, he just slices it with his giant ass sword, which does explode, of course, causes that explosion. Let's succeed on a dex. You guys have that much to dex. Okay, and it's a DC 15.
Yeah.
God damn. Okay. You notice all except for one of them get hit by that like ice explosion.
Okay.
It's how
So
much? The
damage.
6?
Six damage, yeah. And then I'll have figurine Wolfie run up, like, shoot. Here. And
Can't
then,
that much. Okay. Mm-hmm.
well, Wolfie, big movement, but I will have him do his icy wind on the 15-foot cone, which should be long enough to get.
It gets 2.
Oh, it's only 2. Yeah, I'll still do it.
Okay. You guys making me just roll everything today. Okay, the one in front, he's wearing a very thick coat, and he is not as affected by that cold breath. He still, of course, takes some damage. Taking half, right? Yeah, half. Okay. The one in the back, however, he did not bring a warm enough coat today, so he does take that full 16, which I guess knocks him out.
He's freezing a little bit. Well,
Yeah.
he can die. He can die because he's just oh. Well, the little things. Well, this
He
is like
freezes
magic
to death.
damage. Yeah, I was gonna say I can't really like stop magic from killing. So
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
my turn.
That's your turn. You're going to see the 5 of those humanoids. They're going to start spreading out a little bit. Like this. That way, yeah. Yeah, we gotta spread out just slightly. And you're just going to see them say, "Now I thought we could have a somewhat civil discussion, but if that's not going to happen, maybe you'll have a discussion with someone else." And you're going to see them all like, they're all like doing the same actions together. It's really creepy. And you just see in front of, next to the orcs. Yeah, next to the orcs. You see someone that you haven't seen in a while, Melody. You see Lance appear.
Damn, son.
Uh-oh.
Wait, which one?
So I'm gonna use a different token that's not on
Okay.
the field just to. I'll just use the archer token for now. That's fine. You see, like right there, you just see Lance appear. I'll even.
Out of nowhere? Like, out of thin air?
thin air.
Yes.
What? Okay. Also, I never gave him a physical description. I don't think.
That's fine. You just notice Lance appear, and it just looks at you. Yeah, and then as for the others, they will. Yeah, you're all going to see missiles start getting hurled from all directions at you all. Let's roll. Let's see. That's going to hit those. Okay. Just like throwing a ton of missiles. Okay. So from the sides, the 2 from the edges are going to be doing some missiles. So this one and this one. They're going to be shooting some magic missiles at the 2 of you in the back, so Temnon and Stormstriker. So Temnon, you're going to get hit by a 2, a 5, and a 5.
Yep.
Stormstriker, you're going to get hit by a 3, a 4, and a 3. Let me know if you guys need me to say that again.
Roger.
And that's going to be those guys for now. As for the exploders, you guys killed all of them. Okay. Stormstriker, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna take out my normal Warhammer.
Okay.
I'm gonna rage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to run up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna take one swing right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do two-handed.
Okay. A normal Warhammer, what is this? That does hit, and are you knocking out or killing?
There's no. Oh, never mind.
Oh yeah, we're still knocking out, I believe.
Okay. Just conk him in the back of the head.
And then I'll move 25, 30, 35, 40, and I think I get extra movement for rage. Let me see here. At the part of your bonus action, you take to enter your rage, you move up to half your speed. Instinctive pounce. So then I'll use my bonus action to swing at that guy.
Okay.
For my extra attack.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
As you swing at him, having seen what you just did to his friend, he's able to deflect it with his own axe.
Okay.
It hits right as you guys are going, and he puts it down. I'm sure you've seen it in movies where it does the circling motion.
Yep.
Is there anything else from you?
That is going to be it.
Okay. There's a shadow demon in the back. You fought a couple of these, struggled against them. You're just going to see it go straight through, and it's going to go right around
Wait,
here.
is a Temnon still tiny and I'm still big?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or I guess I'm normal and you're small now? I'm
Yes.
medium and you're small. Oh my gosh.
Yes, that was the thing that happened at the end. Yes, and that's its turn. So you see those, what do I call them? Not goblins.
Ugly motherfuckers.
Urges, maybe?
Gremlins. I called them gremlins.
Oh, gremlins.
Yeah, you're going to see the gremlins start moving up. They're on the sides. They're coming towards you all, making their little gremlin-y sounds. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I was under the impression all this shit to the side was rubble. Is it not?
Some of it's rubble, some of it's grass. It really depends. It's pretty flattened out for the most part. Just all cleared.
Okay.
It is your turn.
Alright. Hmm.
Yes.
Fuck. Yeah, I just need to think about how to best use my turn.
Yeah, definitely think about your turns.
Alright, well, I'm going to move here and make an Eldritch Blast at this guy, and then as my bonus, thingy, when I use a cantrip, I can make a weapon attack.
Right.
Wait, actually. Spells, cantrips. I'll use Mind Sliver on this guy at the back.
Okay. Mind sliver 60 feet, you drive blah blah blah. To the mind of one target, you can see the target is making int.
And it's against 13, I think.
Mm-hmm. It just barely you're able to get the Mind Sliver off.
Alright.
He takes how much? Roll that one.
He takes
So it's a
8 damage.
8
It's
damage.
2d6 of, like when you get to 5th level.
You noticed from the Mind Sliver that whatever link was causing these 5 to go together, it slightly breaks. And when it breaks, you know the only reason you know that it breaks is because after casting the Mind Sliver, you notice that one in the back collapses, and they transform into just a normal mage, and they're down on the ground. Oh fuck! Okay, they're down on the ground. I know that
Okay.
was a 16.
And then I'm going to make a single weapon attack at this closest orc.
Okay, I need to reroll this. This was a 16, I know that. Okay. Closest orc, right. Okay.
Boop.
That definitely. How do you want to finish this orc?
I'll use like the... If you remember the reference image that I posted in... I think it was just in general.
Probably is in general, yeah.
To
Using
be
like
honest,
the
but it was
hilt to knock
ages
him
ago,
out
so
or something.
I have to fucking find it. No, so on the back, there's like...
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a... Like the dragon's breath makes like a gold like back. I'll just smack him in the fucking side
So
of the head with
blunt,
that.
you're using the blunt side to like smack him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, do I get hit points back from that? I think it's when you reduce something to 0 hit points is the way it reads.
I mean, yeah, they're at 0. They're out.
Okay. So 5 back. Alright, cool. That's my turn.
All right. You notice it's the start of the round, so you're going to see from each side another body is thrown into the pit. So we can get rid of some bodies now. Sure. See, those ones are gone. And then the one orc standing next to you, he's
That was
going
an
to...
accident. My bad.
Unforgivable. The one orc is going to, move up right next to you, Storm Striker. He's going to take his great axe and just get that swing on.
Uh-huh.
Okay. He does hit. You do that much? Dang. You're raging, so that is 8 damage.
Got it.
Is there anything else? No. Okay. Melody.
Well, he like whatever he looks like, so I never came up with it. I figured you'd just find like a token. But is he wearing a mask? Like I know, or is
Yeah.
it just, like...
He's like kinda has a mask on. It's like partially covering the face. So you can see like half the face.
All right. Well, I call out to Lance, like Lance, like we're gonna stop all this nonsense, and you can come home. Like please help us. Please like come back to me.
You don't see it like change at all. Like it's static.
He has a mask on.
He's being very static, yeah.
Okay, well then I will. Like I know here. Look, like we'll get the job done, and I'll cast my free cast of Fairy Fire, which is a 20-foot cube.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'll cast it like so. So now all attacks have advantage on.
Well, they still have to roll.
Oh, they still have to roll, correct. Fuck,
Yeah.
this is not as good as I thought it was. I forgot about that part.
Okay.
I posted it, sorry.
Yeah. Any creature. Okay, they all. Wait, no, they don't all. What are they? It's a. Where is this? Dex. +2. Yeah, they all fail.
Okay.
So
And
they
then
all have
I'll...
that light on them.
Oh shoot, I created another square. I was trying to hover over my token. And then I'll have Wolfie run up, and he's going to attack the well, this is like,
The Shadow
I
Demon.
forget if, yeah, I forget if they were resistant or not though. Oh, I get to roll these advantage, huh?
Okay.
So it's a 23 and a 29. Okay.
Yeah, the
here's
21 and the 23
the
definitely
23.
hit.
Okay, here's the bite. And
Okay.
Here's the claws.
You notice him like scratch at this shadow, and because it's a shadow, it kind of disrupts its form,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't. So
Yeah.
it does take damage because its form is being disrupted, but it's not as effective as like if you were to do it on something physical.
Yeah.
So
And-
that's okay.
Yeah. And then I'm going to pivot like over here.
Okay.
That's our turn.
You see the 4 remaining versions of this guy. They're just going to say, "So what? We're not going to have a party today? We don't want to talk?" And so he will let out some Eldritch Blast. Each of them is going to cast an Eldritch Blast. 1, 2 from you. Oh my god, you're not doing damage. I hate this. Why are you not doing damage? Okay. Okay, so the 2 on the left side are going to be targeting Melody and Wolfie. The one on the most left is going to target Wolfie. So similar to a Temnon, he's able to get 2 Eldritch Blasts to split,
Mm.
and yeah, it's 2. 2 Eldritch Blasts to split. One of them hits Wolfie, the other one misses, and it hits
Okay.
for 4. The other one on the left that's in your Fairy Fire
Mm-hmm.
goes for you. One of them misses you, the other does hit, and that hits for 1.
Okay, I still have to roll the concentration save.
Right.
though.
The other 2 are going to be, one of them is going to target a Temnon, the other is going to target Storm Striker. Same thing, Eldritch Blasts. 1, 2. Both of them miss Storm Striker. Like one of them misses, one of them hits your armor, and your armor just takes all the damage for you. Storm Striker, one of them hits you and you feel nothing, but the other one follows straight behind it and you feel quite a hit from it. It hits for 9.
Okay.
And they're just going to say, "So, you sure you don't want to talk?" Storm Striker, it is your turn.
I'm calling back the Sunforger,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
Do you have like a bonus action or anything?
Nope. Can't hit unless I hit first.
Wait, does that mean? Wait, did he get hit with the Eldritch Blast or no?
Who?
Yeah,
Storm
it
Striker?
did.
Yes.
Okay,
He got
I was
hit
gonna
by
say because the rage and stuff, right? He has to get hit or attack or whatever.
Yeah. The Shadow Demon will go ahead and use its claws on... One claw attack is going towards Wolfie, and it misses. But he uses it as a feint to go in for you, Melody, and he crits. And he's going to deal... That's 10 plus 9, so that's
Good.
19.
Alright. I'm at like what, like 8?
Oh, we dying today, boys.
I ain't making this easy.
And then another con save. I fail, so they're no longer fairy fired.
Okay.
That sucks.
Wait, what is the concentration save DC?
Well, it's 10 or... Oh, wait, I'm stupid, sorry. I was thinking it was 19, because I took 19 damage. No, but they're still purple, it's fine. Because it's half the damage or 10, whichever is higher. So it'd be 10, so I did save. Thank you. I'm dumb. I had to
Bro,
roll a
bro,
19 or higher.
I'm trying to get the most out of this fucking combat we can, bro.
Yes. So you're going to notice the gremlins are just going to keep moving up. They're just minions today. Yeah. Yeah. Temnon, it is your turn.
I'll yell out to Melody and ask if she needs help or if I can go fuck these mages up.
I should be fine.
Okay. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use Eldritch Blast on this guy
Okay.
who's verified.
So that one, yeah, you have advantage against that one.
Yep. Advantage Eldritch Blast. Why did it not cast it?
Do it from your main sheet.
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
Because it'd be like that sometimes. You
I'm
hit.
gonna ignore the dueling shit.
Yeah.
So it's a 13.
So you shoot the Eldritch Blast, and he just uses his blade to deflect it and not take any damage from it.
Alright, well now I'm going to make a weapon attack without advantage.
So you still have it's still
I still have a beam, that's right.
Yeah.
My bad. Advantage. Eldritch Blast.
That one does hit,
not
yes.
natural 20.
The dirty 20.
Wait, Eldritch Blast is cool because like they're initial or additional instances, right? So you get like advantage for each one.
Yep. If it's like a sustained form of advantage and not a single use, yeah.
Okay. And then go ahead. Yeah, so that one did hit. You can kind of see like hits them square in the chest.
Alright, and then I'm gonna swing at this cunt in front of me.
That should not hit. Wait, roller wins time.
So ties on armor class hit for the person attacking.
Then you hit, yeah. Big sad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like, so if an enemy rolls 17
It just
on me.
very
they hit.
rarely happens, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that does hit. 6, 5, 3. That is 11. Okay. Yeah, you swing the sword at them, and similar to what happened when you took out the other one, as this person collapses, in their place, they transform back into the mage.
I'll go for like a upwards like cut across the thigh, and then I'll like turn the sword and I'll smack him in the fucking side of the head with the hilt.
Okay.
Ding.
And then I'll get my health back.
As you do that,
Yeah.
I'm thinking how I want to do this. Yeah.
Get
As you
ready.
do that, you hear from... Because that's also the end of your turn, right? Or are you doing anything else?
Yes.
Okay.
I do
Yeah.
believe so.
So you hear from the other side of this portal just a really loud screeching noise. And a very faint... All of you can hear this. Very faint clawing. Like something's trying to get out. It is the orc's turn. The orc will go ahead and use his great axe swing, and it hits you, Storm Striker, for 5 damage.
Okay.
That's all you do, right? Yeah, that's all you do. That's fine. Melody, it is your turn.
Okay. First, I will.
Yeah, fine. Oh no, wait. Oh, by the
I'll
way,
use my-
when a Temnon hit with those Eldritch Blasts, the lance that was next to you faded out of existence.
Which one was that?
Lance was right next to you.
No, but I mean like.
Oh, the one that he hit. It's this one up here.
Oh, it was an old. That's funny. Okay. All right, I'm gonna. Can I Misty Step off of Wolfie? Like leave him here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna Misty Step 30 feet back. With my bonus action, and then I will. If I cast something from Igjun's staff, is that a problem or no?
Why would it be?
Well, I don't know, just because of the...
I don't know that.
Well,
that's on you.
it's fine. I'll just do a... Sacred... wait, hold on. Let me think about this.
Okay.
Because it wouldn't be with advantage. Because it's a saving throw. Fuck. Yeah, I'll still just do Sacred Flame on the demon-looking one.
Okay, on the shadow one?
Yeah, on the shadow one.
Okay.
I really just had the demon-looking one.
Yeah, I know, that's very
demons.
helpful. Yeah, the Sacred Flame does hit and engulfs the shadows. Okay.
Then I'm gonna move like... Move 40 feet, what the fuck? I'll move like 15 feet back.
Okay.
And then on Wolfie's turn, I'm gonna have him attack the... He's gonna move over here and he's gonna attack this little rat
Okay.
bastard.
No, that's Stormstriker's line. Yeah, that definitely hits. Okay, it takes 14.
Oh my god. That was Meg. It's alive?
Yeah.
These things are that... What the how big is this rat?
It can take a hit. It's a demon, of course.
It's a dirty rat.
It's not a...
Oh no.
Go ahead, roll that. As he tries to claw at it, it jumps out of the way, and he ends up clawing himself.
Stupid.
So he's going to take that 14.
Yeah.
That's it from you, then?
Mm-hmm.
The remaining 3 of them, what will they do? Yeah, let's do that. The one closest to you, Atemnon. Your
Yep.
sword is... It has the ice aspect, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You're close enough, and the one next to you, he sees that your sword has that ice aspect on it. And you just hear the voice. Again, it comes out of like all 3 of them because they're like linked up or whatever. And he says, "Now that's something I haven't seen in a while." And you see right next to you appears, again, I'm just going to use the archer because there's no archers. So I'm just going to use that token. It's the person that recruited you to join the Blood Hunters.
Okay.
And then as for the other 2... Okay, I can't do that with them. That's sad. How far away are you? Oh yeah, we can do that. Stormstriker.
Mm-hmm.
You see them start mouthing at you. I'm going to need you to make some wisdom. Make a wisdom save.
Wisdom. Come on, and there we go.
Okay, you save so you don't take anything from what's being said at you. The one on the side, though, he's going to go behind the demons and try to get closer to you, Melody. Yeah. Stormstriker, it is your turn.
Alright, I'll swing one to this guy right next to me.
Okay.
Two-handed, of course.
Right. How are you finishing him off?
Do I see everyone else killing or knocking out?
I mean, you can see what they're doing, yeah. So, whatever you guys are doing, that's on... for the most part, so far, you guys have been knocking out, not killing.
Okay. I just want to make sure my dumbass
Right.
realize. Alright, yeah, we'll knock that one out.
Okay.
And then I'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
You also have
and...
plus 10 movement if you need.
Okay. Should I go in it? Nah, we'll just stay right here. And I'll swing at this guy with my extra attack.
So ready for this illusion. Oh, he's critting the illusion!
So you're hitting this illusion.
Yep.
As you swing it through the illusion, you can tell through this, the being that appeared, you swing it through your warhammer through it, and you notice that it is an illusion. It is not actually there.
Mm-hmm.
So your attack does nothing because it's not there.
And that'll be it for my turn.
My god, all times to crit.
I appreciate that. Thank you. That shadow demon, it sees Stormstriker out of the corner of its eye. Seeing as you teleport it back, Melody, it's going for Stormstriker now. So Wolfie can go ahead and make an opportunity attack.
Where? I don't know which one's better. Hold on. Or this one.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
Wait, if they have Fairy Fire and you make an opportunity attack, it's technically with advantage still, right?
Yeah. Because any
Oh.
attack against them is with advantage.
Oh.
Okay. As... Yeah, okay. So yeah, as the Shadow Demon, leaps towards Stormstriker, Wolfie is able to disfigure it slightly more, spreading its shadows and weakening it. It's going to go ahead and make some Blade Claw attacks at Stormstriker. The first attack, it misses. However, its second one does hit, and you're going to take 8 damage as it hits you.
Okay.
Then, that's him. Now, as for these gremlins, those two next to Wolfie are going to go for him, and then one of them is going to move up towards you, Melody. So ones next to Wolfie are going to... They both try to claw at him, but his thick fur is able to save him. Of course, the one next to you, Melody, it does get a hit in for 3.
Let's go.
The gremlins next to you two, Stormstriker and Temnon, they're going to come up. They're going to... So 2 of them are going to go for Stormstriker, one of them is going to go for a Temnon.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Going that way. Both of them hit Stormstriker. A Temnon, you're safe this time.
Yep.
So as they get their claws, they each sink in a slash for 3 damage. So 3 and 3, so 6.
Okay.
Temnon, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna cock my head sideways at the illusion and then turn around and swing at this demon.
Okay.
Without advantage.
And then Melody,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
No worries. So that does hit. That is 11, 3, 14. Okay.
And it's still alive?
It is still alive.
I lost concentration.
Okay. With that second hit, though, that's 11. Yeah, with that second hit, though, it is most definitely dead.
Well, I'm gonna cut it fully in half.
Right,
Because it's
right,
a little
of course.
demon.
Of course, of course.
And let me get my health back so I'm at full health. And I will shout out that we need to get to the cages and stop them chucking people in because they're trying to summon Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. Okay. That's it from you then? Melody.
Without using like an action, can I make some kind of roll to know if this little demon would like resist necrotic damage or anything like that, or like have
Make a...
Your character wouldn't know that, I don't think.
I
I don't think
don't
enemy
think.
resistances is like...
I don't think you've... You guys haven't faced...
if we've fought them before
You have
and
fought
done
them
necrotic
before.
damage before,
You guys
maybe.
have not done necrotic damage, though.
Yeah, that's what I
so
kinda
you would have
figured.
no
Okay.
information. So no roll would
that's-
help you with that.
Has this one been hurt? I already forget.
No.
Okay. Well, now I'm just gonna go for it. Whatever. Actually, no, that's just troll if I do. All right, I'm gonna pull out Igjun's staff and using the last of my charges for today. I'll cast Mask Cure Wounds. Oh, it doesn't post the spell description. Oh, all right. Oh, I'm gonna find it.
Oh, yeah, it's down below. The top is just to say the charge amounts.
Oh. Okay. 60 feet. Choose up to 6 creatures. Each target gains 3d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier. Okay, and this is a 5th level spell. Dear God. Alright. So, who's within 60 feet of me at least? Yonk. Yonk. Alright, even, well, 10 rounds full. But, okay. So it's 3d8 plus 4. So, Wolfie, Storm Striker, and I each regain 18.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that exactly tops Wolfie off. That's so funny.
You're topping Wolfie off?
Okay, look,
What
that,
the fuck?
okay, look, that means his health bar, his health bar, his health bar. And then, so I've used all 6 charges now. Okay, that'll be my turn. Well, do I risk an opportunity attack? Oh yeah. Oh, hold on, I was not moving. I was trying to drag and check the distance. Oh, okay, hold on. My fucking map is mad fucked. Alright, this will be 40. I don't know if I want to move in. Okay, that'll be my turn, and I'll have Wolfie attack the rats.
Okay.
He's gonna attack in order the one you hurt first.
The one that he hurt first, he's attacking first, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, both of those hit.
Does that kill?
That does not kill.
Okay, then does that kill?
That kills 1, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna have him like pivot around the creature like this.
Okay. So like does a dive in claw attack and turns. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Like in the anime when they all strike each other at the same time and one of them stands. Yeah. Melody, you just used Igjun's staff. All 3 of the Hirachi leaders turn and look at you, Melody, even the ones that are far away. And you just hear them shout, "Give us the staff!"
Sorry, it's out of juice.
No wonder we haven't been able to find it. And you're just going to see the one that's closest to you, Melody. You should be able to get this. Where's this stupid thing? I swear I know you can do this. Why can I not find this? What the fuck?
It bugs me so much that shield's only on sorcerer and wizard.
Oh, I titled it differently. Okay. Yeah, so you see this guy. He's going to teleport very close to you. Actually, he's going to teleport right next to that demon. And he's going to go ahead and take his giant-ass sword and swing at you, Melody.
Oh yeah? I'd like to see him try.
He's going to make 2 swings. The first swing, he kind of does it prematurely, right as he's teleporting, so it misses. But the second swing, he's right there. You're going to take 11 slashing damage and 4 necrotic.
Okay. That's literally all I just basically like healed for.
Then he's going to take. So that was with his sword. He's going to take one hand, turn it behind him, and shoot an Eldritch Blast at Wolfie. And Wolfie's going to
I'm
take.
posing disadvantage. Because I am within 5 feet of a creature making a ranged attack.
Okay, he still rolls very high. Wolfie's going to take 9 damage from that.
Math.
How did he make 2 weapon attacks plus
He's a-
Extra
attack?
attack. And then like
He's
Extra
a
attack.
boss. He can have whatever
then-
he wants. He can have some fun
Extra
multi-attacks.
attack lets him swing twice. It doesn't let him make a
Bosses
like a
can
cantrip.
have different
That's
things.
2 full actions.
Bosses can have different things. Plus, legendary actions also exist.
True.
It's a boss. This isn't going to be easy. I've decked out his kit. Storm Striker, it is your turn.
Okay. I
Yep,
am going
Sunforge
to
your back,
swing
remember?
at this little shit.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if like Barbarian got like a whirlwind attack where you could hit everything around you.
Right? That'd be fucking awesome.
That would be sick.
That hits.
Solid.
Okay, that is 16. Okay.
I'm gonna assume he doesn't die.
No, it doesn't. Why are you guys expecting these things to die?
these rat dudes, they're small little rat
Because
fuckers.
they're gremlins, cunt. They should have like 6 health.
No. I can tell you their stat blocks when the campaign's over.
Like they are literally weaker than the Hirachi.
I'm gonna swing at.
Yeah, I'll send you guys their stat blocks when this is over.
I
That
mean
does
stronger.
not
I mean
hit.
stronger.
Oh boy, we died.
That's because they're demonic. Of course they're going to be strong.
Is it daytime?
I'd say it's around evening.
Okay.
That does not hit. Storm Striker, is there anything else?
Nope, that's it.
The Shadow will go ahead and... You know what? Fuck. Let's do that.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck these guys. I'm gonna kill them.
So in a straight line... Yeah, that works. In a straight line, that hits you and a Temnon. And it also damages the gremlin to the right of you. You're going to see a shadowy hand come from the shadow demon and go straight through all of you.
Oh my god.
I've done this before.
I forgot.
Everyone that the hand passes through is going to take 13 psychic damage. Which,
No save.
no. Because this is like a, once a day type thing. It does kill the demon that you just hit, though, Storm Striker.
Good to know. Good to know.
Now then, it is
Gremlin fucker's gonna kill me!
these gremlins' turns.
You're gonna crit me again.
Okay. The one next to Wolfie hits. Wolfie's going to take 4 damage. The one next to Storm Striker, it goes in, but it just claws at your armor, so you don't feel anything. Melody.
Doesn't he have natural armor? As a barb? Unarmored defense?
Armor,
He's got no armor.
whatever. Cloak, whatever. You know, it hits his...
His
it
muscles
hits
are
whatever.
too. His
It's
muscles are
yeah.
too
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
big. They clang
He's
off.
got
You
like
hear a
just the
metallic ting
loincloth.
as his claws bounce off.
Melody, this thing claws at you. Luckily, you fly up in the air to dodge. Atemnot, it is your turn.
I will ask Stormstrike if he's good with those demons.
Hopefully.
And I would yell out to Melody and see if she's good or if she needs help.
She's so bad that she doesn't answer.
I'm gonna try and run away. I think like a teleport and run, but
Alright, well, in any case, I will go.
I guess help
to-
would be nice. I guess I don't know.
I'll go to here and
Mm-hmm.
I will.
If it matters, you can get 10 extra movement as well. But
I'll use Eldritch Blast on the. Wait, has either of these been hit? The gremlin or the guy?
The guy has definitely been hit because of all the explosions right at the beginning of the fight. Gremlin
Okay.
has not.
Well, I'll Eldritch Blast him then.
Okay.
Actually, I think I'll Eldritch Blast him.
Okay.
So the first one is 8 force damage.
As you hit with that, you notice, just like the others, that once hit with that Eldritch Blast, it collapses. He collapses, and come on, work with me here, thing. It transforms back into just a normal mage that's on the ground.
Okay, and I'm going to. This one doesn't have Fairy Fire on it anymore, does
Yeah,
it?
Fairy Fire is not affected anymore. I just didn't take it
Okay,
off.
I'm going to. I'm going to use my second beam on. Have either of these guys been hit? Do they look like they're.
The only things they've been hit by were the explosions at the beginning.
Okay. Well, I'll Eldritch Blast the Shadow Demon then.
Okay.
So that's 10 force damage if it hits.
17. That does hit, and with that damage, it's enough force to disperse the Shadow Demon, and it's gone.
Alright. I picture the, like, Eldritch Blast is, like, purple, and it, like, hits the thing, and, like, the purple kind of, like light, like, overrides the shadow, sort of. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna smack this orc, with my sword, and use my last lucky point to reroll it,
Okay.
and still deal, like, shittle damage, but whatever.
9, 12. Yeah, that knocks the orc out. That top orc.
Oh, okay. I'll just go the top of the head with the blunt side.
Yeah.
And that's my turn. And I get,
Mhm.
I think, only one lot of health back, because I don't think I get it. Hold on, let me read the thing. You go ahead and I'll see how much health I get back.
Melody, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna start with a Sacred Flame on the guy right in front of me.
Okay. He fails, so it does take damage, and you notice that the Sacred Flame does a lot more damage than you intended. Okay.
Or was that intentional?
No. It's still up.
I know. And with my bonus action, I will I'll healing word myself for second. Oh, I am gonna click that one. For second level.
Okay. You got this, Melody. You got this.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
what you do.
I'm fucking duking this guy
That's
out.
what you
Alright.
do. Okay.
So so I got 11 and then 2 plus the spell level. Oh, I didn't heal as much on the mass cure wounds as I miscalculated, but whatever.
It's using a weapon, so I only get 1 lot of health back, FYI.
Okay.
Wait.
He's talking about for his
yeah,
healing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, hold on. So earlier, remember the 18 from the mass cure wounds?
Yeah.
There should have been an additional 2. Is it okay if I add that now?
Fine.
Because it's
Yeah,
2
you're
plus
fine.
spell level. Okay.
You're fine.
So I'm okay. So from that, I should be at 10 then. And then now I'm healing for 11, and then plus 2, and then plus spell level, which is 2. So I'm healing.
Okay.
Wait, I already forgot. 11 plus 2 plus 2. Okay, so I'm healing 14.
Okay.
And then the Wolfster, he's gonna keep mauling this little gremlin. He's like looking back at me. He's like getting so frustrated that Melody's just getting attacked all on her lonesome.
Of course. First one misses, second one hits. With the claws, you're able to deal a clean 15.
Okay. He's alive. God,
Of course.
Dear God. Gremlin motherfuckers. Alright, he's gonna move a little bit to the right, and that'll be our turn.
It is this guy's turn. Seeing how your wolf is tackling a lot of demons, you're going to see the one on the left go for Wolfie. He's going to get to go in and make his attacks with his sword. Cleaner. Okay. So the first attack, he just smashes. He just slices with his sword. 12 slashing, 5 necrotic, so a total of 17.
Okay, so he's at 15.
Second one, he goes back for another slice, 10 slashing, 6 necrotic.
Okay, so then I think he's reverted back into the little totem.
Statue. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that was clean.
And
And you just hear the voice say, "No more assistance for you." As the other one that is next up there between Stormstriker and Atemnon, he will... What does he want to do here? He's going to scoot to the side. You still have the staff, Melody. They want the staff. He's going to shoot some Eldritch Blasts your way. What's your AC? Okay. The 2 beams, only one of them hits you. For 4.
Okay.
And, if I believe, does he have this one? He does not have that one. Okay, that's fine.
In your Eldritch Invocations craft.
Huh? Who knows? Who knows what happens? Stormstriker, it's your turn. Oh wait, this is definitely gone right now.
I'm gonna swing at this one.
Okay. Eight. Okay. Yeah.
Then swing again.
That does hit.
Oh, okay.
12. Okay, yeah. It is still up though. As you smash into this thing, this little bugger is grabbing onto your hammer and he's staying put. He's not going out.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
That guy's dead. He will. He's gonna.
Hit me! I dare you. I dare you.
Okay, this guy, the one that you just hit, Stormstriker, he's gonna climb on top of your warhammer, and he's gonna run on the warhammer and scratch you in the face.
Okay.
3 damage. And then he's gonna hop back off. Melody, he does hit you.
Yeah.
7 damage. As for this one, he is going to start running up towards you, Stormstriker. Atemnon, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Let me just read something real quick. Okay, that's unfortunate. What is this?
That's just some demons, that like slime demons that have been on the portals before. They're like on the edges of this portal. You've definitely fought these.
Alright, well, I will go here and make a weapon attack.
Okay. That does not hit, sadly.
Right. I'll make another weapon attack.
That one does hit.
Oh.
50. And you're knocking him out, I assume?
Yep.
Okay. Anything else?
Yep.
What else?
I come down to here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use bonus action Blood Curse of Binding on this
Ooh, okay. And the orc up top, okay.
orc that's been throwing shit into the cage, and if it hits... Wait, hold on. Actually, I have a way fucking cooler idea.
Okay.
We can have him like run into the pit or something.
Nah, bro.
Oh.
Wait till you see this. This shit's fucking cool.
I'm afraid now.
I am going to use Amplified Blood Curse of the Fallen Puppet on the
Okay.
cunt that I just knocked out.
Okay.
Which
right,
means
that is a thing to do.
I
That's your reaction, right?
yeah, that's my reaction. Which means I amplify it, so I roll my Hemocraft die and lose 3 health.
Okay.
But he can use half of his movement and make a single weapon attack
Against anyone of your choice.
Yeah, against an enemy of my choosing. And because I've amplified it,
Yeah, he gets
I grant a bonus to
your
the creature's attack roll equal to my intelligence modifier,
So
which
who's he
is
attacking?
2. I can't move him, but he's attacking the mage.
Okay. That is definitely within half. So he goes up,
Yep.
he's going to, like, you know, you see the puppet strings, the marionette. He just comes back up, and he takes his great axe and is going to swing it. That does hit. And you see this guy take a decent amount of damage from that great axe swing.
Alrighty. And,
That's not something you do every turn, right? That's just the once, I believe, right?
yeah, so I get 2 blood curses
Right.
per,
I'm just
like,
making sure
encounter.
he's not like every turn doing this.
No, that's he,
Okay.
and then he falls
And
over
then yeah, you
after
just
that.
see the puppet goes back down. Okay.
And, I think that's all I'll be doing. There's no one left around this cage to throw people in.
Okay.
Is there?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Melody.
that's my turn.
It is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna activate my what's it called? I'm gonna flow like a butterfly and sting like a bee, and I'll bust out my Needle of Mending, and then I'll use my bonus action to activate the Eldritch Maw. So now if I hit, I deal an extra d6 force damage. And I'm gonna try and attack the guy right in front of me.
That hits.
So 7, and then I get to roll
That
a
kills.
d6. Okay. Get fucked! Okay. Then...
I picture Melody screaming that.
Same.
Yeah.
She's been done with this.
Okay, then Hold on, let me bust out a little ruler action.
Oh.
Okay, well
Fancy.
clearly Storm Striker would reaction attack that guy if it happens. So I'm gonna run 40 feet this way, and that'll be my turn.
You see that the one that was attacked of the leaders, you see him kind of smirk when he sees you do this. And he just looks
Me
at you.
do my thing.
Yeah, when he sees you do this, he's like, I have similar puppetry tools if that's the game that we want to play. And you can just hear him scream a little bit. Okay. He is going to take... And you see like some of his life force starts getting drained, and it goes into the orc.
Mm-hmm.
That is... Okay. That much. So he's at that much. And you see the orc somewhat come back to life, but the eyes aren't there. And the orc goes towards you and is going to get a great axe attack in.
Okay.
Sadly, it misses. But you see, unlike your puppet, this one doesn't fall down after getting that attack.
Alright.
As for the other one that's all the way there, he will... You see... Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. Storm Striker.
Yes.
I need you to make a wisdom save. You see him like throw something at Storm Striker, but nothing's in his hands. And suddenly you see a crown form up above Storm Striker's head. I'm going to need you to, make that wisdom save.
Hey. Wisdom. Boom. I'm a genius.
Fuck yeah,
Fuck.
dude. Get in.
Um,
No crown of madness for you, bitch.
I don't know what a crown of madness is, and I've never heard of this in my life before. You see the crown that was trying to like rest on your head, it disperses. And
Storm Striker's head was too fucking fat and it
goes
broke.
and the crown like reappears on that guy's head. Okay. It is Storm Striker's turn with that.
Alright. Which guy was it that did that to me?
On the left. The main one on the left. You good?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Let's see.
Thinking, that's illegal.
I'm thinking it right.
You are
towards
going to
him.
take opportunity attacks if you do this.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, that doesn't hit, so you're good.
Alright, I am going to... Reckless attack.
Okay.
Advantage.
That hits and knocks them out. And just like all the others, when they get knocked out, you see them revert back to... Or, I guess you wouldn't have known, but you see them become the... Just... Oh my god. Become the mage.
Okay.
And when that one goes down, you see the one next to you attempt, and he says, I guess it's just down to me then. The real me.
Alright, nice. I'm gonna throw my javelin.
Okay.
So throw it at the main guy. Light it up with my magic word.
So you're just throwing it at him, not... okay.
Let me
Uh,
see, actually. Let's. No, I'm not gonna throw it at the main guy. I'm gonna throw it at him.
Okay.
So we'll hit both, right? Would that hit both right here?
Yeah, you could cut through that. Yeah.
Okay. And let's chuck at the javelin. Holy sweet Jesus Christ.
Okay. The lightning only hits that. Okay. Gotcha. I got it. Yeah, I got it. Well, yeah. Yeah, the light. So that little demon, as it hits, it just like screams and collapses. As for the orc that was puppeted back to life the second time, it goes back down once it's hit. Is there anything else?
I still have that extra 10 feet of movement, right?
Yes.
So I'll just move. Yeah, I'll move right here.
Okay. I want all of you to make an Arcana and a Perception check.
Okay. And,
Arcana
like,
and
both?
Yes, both. For separate things.
Would I have advantage on the Arcana check, which is int-based?
10.
Yes. Same with
I
Mel.
roll the same shit.
Yeah.
And Persepi.
I don't know why Storm Striker did it with advantage.
I forgot
Wait, why did you have
Excellent.
advantage?
when I reckless attacked.
Oh, reckless. Okay. Just making sure I'm not being crazy. Okay. You feel that wave of energy after the last one collapsed become a lot stronger. And so all of you can feel this. And none of you percept anything out of the ordinary. You
Wave
do
of
notice,
energy from the pit or
yeah,
from the dude?
from the pit. And you
Okay.
do notice
No men have been thrown in there for a while, so
Yeah.
I'll just add that.
Yeah, that's fine. But you do notice that from the sides, a large group of Hirachi are getting closer to the pit. I'm just not going to put them on the screen because they're not important to this aspect. You're not going to fight them, but a lot of them are gathering from the back, coming closer, and you do notice more resistance members chasing after them and fighting them. That gremlin will go ahead and come closer and get in. You notice his... Oh, yes. You notice his claws turn purple, and he goes in for a scratch on you, and he crits.
I'm going to hold on, let me just read this thing. I don't think it would help.
Okay.
Never mind.
You are going to take math. 10 plus 18 plus. That is a wait. That can't be right.
A crit is just an extra damage dice.
I know, but there's 2 damage dice on this one. That's why I'm making sure of this.
It's a single extra damage dice. If it's 2d8, it's another d8.
No, that's not what it is.
I mean, that's how crits work.
No, because he has like 2 different elemental damages with this attack that he's doing.
Okay.
Okay, so that part is going to be 6 plus. You're going to take around 20 damage. And I'm going to need you
Okay.
to make a Constitution save.
Was any of that fire or cold damage?
No, it was slashing and poison. So I'm going to need
con
that
save?
con save. Yes. You luckily saved. And so you notice the claw like comes back to normal. It's no longer purple. It is your turn. Go ahead.
Well, I didn't like him doing that.
I bet.
If you would believe.
Never.
And so I'm going to swing at him with my sword.
That kills him.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get my health back.
Right.
I'm just gonna go fully in half from head to dick.
Yeah. Of course.
I'm gonna move over here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to smack him as well.
Okay. Okay. That's that much, and that is math I can't do in my head. Okay.
And fuck. The thing on VTT, it's like you can sort things into bonus actions, is very helpful.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm looking into different stuff for the next campaign.
Sorry, I have so much shit to scroll
Don't
through.
worry.
He also has my brand of castigation, which means every time he deals damage to me
Okay.
or someone within 5 feet of me, he takes 2 damage.
Okay.
That's gonna be my turn.
All right. You notice. No. You feel that you can feel an earthquake. You can just feel like a bit of a shake happening, centering in the pit that is the my god, I can't think, the portal. And you're going to notice after being hit, he will create. Yeah, let's do this. You notice fog spreads from around him,
Mhm.
enveloping all of you. Well, you, not all of you. Actually, it does envelop all of you. Great, beautiful. Where is my drawing tools?
It envelops me.
No.
Well, why you say it all?
Well, those two, okay. And you are unable, so it's hard to find who's in there, as this fog has been summoned.
I'm like right in front of him. I still am struggling to see him now.
It is a thick fog, yes. With that, there's also going to be another body thrown in. They're going to throw in that monk that you guys threw off the bridge. Melody, it is your turn.
Oh my god, wait, this works. Okay. So no, I actually just found a use for something I haven't done yet. Like, I was just surprised. So I'm gonna use my needle, or my bursting needle of mending's bonus action to increase my speed by 10, so I should have 50, right?
Holy shit, yeah.
Okay, well now I can see over here, which is why I was surprised, because otherwise the fog would be in the way.
Right.
So I was just really surprised that the extra movement would actually ever be relevant to me, who's like a backliner. Okay, then I will use my... So, okay, to clarify, are these people in cages, like, are they dead? Are they alive?
You're not able to tell since you're not next to them, but they are laying down.
Okay.
No one's standing up.
Okay, then... Probably him. Okay, so then I'm gonna cast with my action then, Wind Wall.
The classic.
So it's 50 feet. Oh
Uh-oh.
my god, what a good roll.
Hmm.
Oh, what?
Uh-oh, for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for craft.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I don't know.
that
I don't know.
doesn't
That's
know.
what I'm
Okay, so
guessing.
50 feet. So like I said, so boom, 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 bing, bong.
spaghettios.
Okay, so then I gotta make a freehand. Go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Does wind wall create wind in the general area?
It's like an uprising wind. It's kind of like the wind comes from the ground, comes up. It's like harsh force, so it's like bludgeoning damage, and then like any non-magical projectile that would come through it would be like blocked from the force of the wind.
Damn, son.
Right,
That
we'll
was a
just
really
have to
good
look
roll.
at the section of the fog spell
I don't know what you're
that
talking about.
says what wind disperses it.
I don't know what fog spell you're talking about. I've never heard of anything in my life of what you're talking
I don't.
about.
Wait, let me. Hold on. I did have a spell like that, but like a long time ago. But I don't know if this one does it. Strong wind keeps fog, smoke, and other gases at bay. Oh, well.
I don't know anything.
To be fair, I have to cast
Wow.
it somewhere I can see, though.
Why is this
I
when you
think,
guys
right?
get such high? Oh my god.
Oh no, I can the ground at a point you choose within range.
That how much total?
Regardless, I'd be probably worried about hitting you guys within the thing or
Okay.
anything like that. So
So, although the orcs are very heavily grounded, the amount of wind that comes up does like knock them off balance and knock them out. And then those two things also, because they're very attached to the ground, it doesn't do much to them.
the slimes, really?
Yeah, they're like attached to the ground. It doesn't do much to them.
Hmm.
Anything else? Melody?
No, that's my turn, man.
Uh,
What the fuck?
Creature, wrong wind keeps blah 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 blah.
Can I? Well, actually, I do have one thing. So the people in the cages, like as I conjure the wind wall and it like hits them, like do they seem lifeless or like flopping, or are they like?
Make a perception
is there,
check.
Like any blood coming out or
Make a
anything
perception
like that?
check. You notice some limbs kind of flop up and then just go back down.
Okay.
Um,
Hell of a visual.
I know, right? Yeah. Sphere. Yeah, that doesn't hit in, so we're fine. Okay. You're going to see as how did yeah. Okay, he will. You hear movement. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to roll. Okay. Attempt 9, you're gonna hear movement from near you, and since you know that he was next to you, you can go ahead and make an opportunity attack.
Alright.
That does hit. That's going to be okay. Okay. Having been sliced by you, you hear him be very out of breath. Where's my thing? And you just hear this panting. I will not let my plans fail today. And he just stabs himself. So he's going to come up to the portal, hands back, stabs himself, falls in. As this happens, the fog goes away.
As he hold on, just
Mhm.
give me one moment, really
Mhm,
quick, please.
mhm.
Reaction.
Yes. When a creature you can see within 30 feet drops to 0 hit points, you can use your reaction to make that. Yeah, if I infuse it, I can make him use half of his movement. I assume when he dies, the fog goes away, so I can see him. So as my
Okay.
reaction, I'm gonna cast an amplified Blood Curse of the Fallen Puppet.
Send it again.
Well, and it's kind of like a matter of how soon the fog would disperse, because it's like if he's stabbing himself and
30
falling at the same time, it's like at what point does he lose his life
It
for the
is
fog
being
to be
done at the same
dispersed?
time. I would say like when it gets in, can you try to make the creature immediately make a single weapon attack?
And I'm gonna amplify it so I can make him move half of his movement speed.
Okay.
So I'll throw my Hemocraft die and I'll lose 1 health. And I'll make him use half of his movement speed to come right to me, in front of me, and then if I can, because he's dead, right?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, well I'll grab him.
Is this
If
allowed?
you
Or is
if you'll
this-
let
is this
me
all-
like
yeah.
if you'll let me like stop, like I like all realistically all I can do is make him use half of his movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's like the technicality that we're getting on, I'll just get him to move half his movement speed to me.
Okay. You do see, yeah. So you are able to move him towards you, the lifeless body. However, I did mention previously that there was a lot of Hirachi coming towards the middle, like
Yep.
coming towards this area. So you are going to see all of them, seeing him start to sacrifice himself. They're going to sacrifice themselves as well, as if like
Okay.
on cue.
Yep.
And you can all see just like souls coming out of the bodies and flying into this pit. As you start to see claws coming out of this pit, and any bodies that are nearby get like the claw like drags them in, as you see just a mouth start to appear and devour all the bodies.
Can I shoot it?
You guys are still in combat. Chill. That goes. Okay.
I mean, if you want to, like, he sacrifices himself and falls in, I won't use my thing, and that's fine. I was just seeing if I could ruin your plans.
Haha, never. You can never ruin this plan. I am making sure this happens. No.
Okay, well we can
fine.
retcon that then, and he can.
I mean, if you want to keep that blood curse.
Yeah. He won't let his plans fail, and he'll Sudoku himself and fall into the pit.
Sure.
That's
Well,
fine.
and it's just kind of hard to rule like the timing of when
Yeah,
the fog
the
would be
timing on
dispersed
that
for you to
is
actually
like
see it
very
or not.
close. So
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I would
Would've
imagine
been-
he's teetering on the fucking edge, and it's like the force of gravity of him just leaning over. Even if you
Yeah.
saw him, you just like it would fall.
It
down,
would have
so-
been cool if I could
That
ruin
definitely
the
would have
plan.
That would've
but-
been
No,
cool,
I
yeah.
totally agree.
It's
That would have been very cool. But again, like you guys are saying,
That's
the
okay,
gravity.
that's okay.
No, good idea.
Alas.
As you see this,
Alas, he had the backup plan.
you see this giant behemoth of a beast appear, and it's just you just hear this chuckle as it appears. So let's roll this bad boy, so I can get rid of this stat block. I can get.
Is the music paused, by the way?
I
for
paused it.
everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
While this was happening, I had paused the music. Yes, because it'll also be switching. Okay, you see this appear. Where is initiative? There we go. You have a 13. Beautiful. And with it, yeah, we're going to have those guys come out. Oh, I already got rid of them. That's fine. So yeah. So let's continue this from here. As you see this giant behemoth of a beast appear. So its turn was used to get out of the portal and onto the mortal plane. Stormstriker, it is your turn.
All right, I'm running right at it.
Okay.
Oh
I
god.
lost my rage.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna rage again. This time I'm going to a frenzy.
Okay.
Does he immediately gain the exhaustion?
No, it's after.
Okay.
After the rage.
Yeah, that would
That's one I just have never used it. I'm just like.
So that's my bonus to rage.
So yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
then I'll make my 2 attacks.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Oh yes, you're beautiful.
Right?
Okay.
Pretend that lightning
right, you don't have
isn't
the
there.
lightning.
So it's only 2
14.
damage for the
Yeah.
rage.
So yeah, 16. Okay.
Then I'll swing again. My extra attack.
Oh,
Okay.
the lightning got shit. That's unfortunate. Oh,
Yeah.
damn. That looked so nice.
That looked good, and then yeah.
That was 6, 12, 18. That was almost max roll from the lightning.
Yeah. Anything else?
I am going to re-roll that damage.
You want to
So I'm
reroll
just
the
gonna-
second one?
Yeah.
Okay.
See if I get more.
No. Okay.
Bastards.
Okay.
Yep, that'll be it for my turn.
Atemnon.
I
have a weird question. Didn't Atemnon go, like, his initiative was above? Oh, was he the bottom on the initiative or something?
yeah, I rolled
Yeah.
very bad on initiative.
But oh, no, okay, that makes, wait. Oh, that guy on his turn killed himself. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry,
on his
sorry. I
turn,
was like,
yeah.
I thought I got skipped for some reason. Okay.
I am going to
Yeah.
let me find it. Sorry, everything is like opened with its fucking description and shit.
No worries.
Where the fuck is it? I literally can't find it. How do I like close everything? Oh, I just click on it. Okay. Let me fucking close all of this bullshit. Okay, what the fuck? This is definitely making everything worse. How do I find this fucking blood curse?
What are you looking for?
Just my blood curse of binding. It's just like not even in there.
Your blood curse of binding. It should be. Oh, you're opening. You're making it. Yeah, it's all the way at the top. You're clicking. Don't clear the gear icon. Just like click on the thing, but don't click
Is
on
there
the.
any way I can just like fucking reset that?
Yeah, if you just click the gear, it turns
Back
it
to my
back to
character
normal.
sheet again.
Yeah, so if you just click on something without clicking on the gear, that'll open or close it. So in like open space.
Okay.
Yeah, so your blood curse of binding.
There we
yeah,
go.
Yeah. you're
Alright,
clicking
so
gears.
I will use my amplified blood curse of binding.
Okay. You aren't able to use this
Okay, well never mind then.
because you are currently small, and this thing is a lot larger than you. It is more than one size. It is
Fucking
3 times.
bro, I'm actually legit. If this finishes and we get back to the base, I'm going to kill Barth. I'm gonna murder him. And then you, Craft, for saying these all had positive effects, you fuck.
I said potentially.
Oh, shit.
Alright, I'm gonna use Mind Sliver.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's a beautiful day. Yeah.
What's your ruling on using health potions? Action? Bonus action?
We're doing action for this campaign. 'Cause that's
Okay.
the rules. We can change it for the next one.
Hey, no potions, I'm healer.
Potions aren't real. You're a figment of your imagination.
I mean, like, I guess I'll ask Melody if she has capacity to heal then.
Yeah, I have a little bit left.
Okay, fuck. no time like the present, I guess, I'll just use, fuck, I kinda wanna give it to Stormstriker though. Can I give someone else a potion as an action?
I have one.
Yeah, but do you have...
I have 2 potions of greater healing.
No, you have
Okay,
two
well, never
mystery.
mind.
Well, you also have 2 mystery potions, unless those are what
Yeah,
you're thinking are greater healing.
I will use the potion of greater healing, which
Okay.
heals me for 15.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, this. Okay.
and then, yeah, that'll be...
Your turn.
Can I use one of these mystery potions as a bonus action or nah?
Nah, it's a potion still, so action.
Okay.
I know.
How
very
long
s-
does the size effect last for?
If I remember correctly, it's 1 hour.
Okay, because it's been like long enough that we don't. Do we have Long Strider still?
Yeah.
It'd be close to wearing off, but
We're getting
Yeah.
close. We're probably within 10 to 5.
Because I think I drank the potion at the same time
Yeah.
as Long Strider.
Yeah,
I guess
we still have it.
that's up to your ruling when it wears off.
the creature. Yeah.
And then I'll just backpedal a bit to like here.
Okay.
Um.
That's it from you then.
Yep.
Melody.
Ooh, oh wait, that wouldn't be very good. Okay. I kind of shout out like, if anything bad, happens, or if any of us fall after kicking this thing's ass, like, I have that ring where if you like, you can donate like 1 health to like a creature, or like it's like up to 4 or something. It's like of your own health. And then 30 feet. Okay. Oh, I'm 10 feet slower this round, but I'm still 40, so I'd be 30 like normal. Okay. I'll move here, and then are they like within 30, 25? Perfect. All right. I'm gonna start with
Okay.
hold on. Actually, wait, hold on. I don't need to move for this. Wait, where was I? Fuck. Did I just go directly up? I don't even remember anymore.
I think you're right here.
I moved 30 feet. I just don't remember if I went in which direction. I would say I'm like 30 feet this way. Okay. To start. Sorry, is it started their turn? So. Till the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you see moves into the target space for the first time. Actually, no. We'll. Okay, I'm gonna summon for my bonus action. Wait, it's a bonus action, really? Kind of OP. Oh my god, it is. Alright, I'm gonna summon the healing spirit, so within 60 feet of me. I also want to be able to move there, so hold on now. So if I put it. Oops. 30 feet. Okay, I'm gonna put the healing spirit next to me in a Temnon. And then I'm gonna move into its range.
Okay.
And so whenever a creature moves into its range,
Okay. You can cause it to restore 1d6. Yeah.
1d6. The spirit can't heal Connor. The spirit can heal them.
Equals 1 plus your
So,
spell.
okay, so I can
what's
heal
your...
5 times in total, and
Okay.
then so I can roll a d6. So roll 1d6, and then it's plus 2 plus its spell level, so plus 4. So 1d6 plus 4. So I heal.
Okay, so it has 4
5.
healing left.
Four charges left. Yeah.
Okay.
And then that was only my bonus action.
Oh my God.
So I'm gonna, for my action, I'll cast some Sacred Flame.
Although this thing is a big behemoth, your flame does nothing to it.
Okay, that's my turn.
You're going to see this thing. You hear in all of your heads a command coming from this creature. and he says, "Group up."
Oh no.
Which for now means nothing, but later will be important. So I'm going to need actually each of you to make a wisdom save.
I have advantage on saving throws against being charmed, by the way.
Then you get advantage.
I
Well,
know.
I feel like I do, but maybe not. Has this been relevant?
Is it charmed?
It is charmed.
I cannot be charmed.
Okay.
You are
Raging,
immune to
I
this
think.
effect. Melody? Wait, why aren't
I'm
you immune to
checking.
being charmed?
Mindless rage.
Oh my fucking god,
Hold
Oof.
on.
Melody.
Do I have anything? I'm trying to see if fairy gets anything wacky. Magic fairy.
I don't think you do.
I probably don't. Fate passing, no. Specialty, no. Wild shape type of life. Fate touch. Oh, fate touch, right? Oh no, that's my feet. I'm dumb as hell.
I don't see anything. So
Okay, well, Atemnon, I can. Oh, baby. I have my. I'm just gonna post it. So
I have a way of getting rid of the charmed effect.
Oh, I mean, it might be better for you. I'm kind of running low, like, of things I can do left, so I can use this and cast Greater Restoration to remove one charm effect.
okay.
I would have to ask Kraft on his ruling on when I use the calm emotions. Is that an action from the mask or a bonus action, or what's that?
What does it say?
It says once per day you can use the mask to cast the calm emotion spell.
Whatever calm
then
emotions normally
I'll
is,
check,
that's what it would count as. So if it's normally an action, you would use it as an action. If it's a bonus
It
action.
is an
okay,
action.
it is an action.
Okay.
So I mean, I can do this realistically. I mean,
Okay.
just because my turn will
Yeah,
probably be
I suppose
like,
we'll just wait.
less relevant.
Yeah, so Atemnon, on your turn, you're going to feel the need to try and group up with whoever you can. Like, get as close as
He already
possible.
is.
Even closer.
He's gonna crush the fucking
Right.
butterfly. He's gonna walk on it and just fucking
With
crush
that,
it.
though, that is... Okay, that's his action. That's going to be this beast's turn. It's going to just get slightly closer. Storm Striker, it is your turn.
Okay, I am going to.
Also, because it's your turn, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Wait, isn't he? Oh no, it's a.
Oh boy.
You have disadvantage on wisdom and charisma. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead with whatever you're planning.
I'm gonna reckless attack, so all three of these attacks have advantage.
Okay.
Just going for it all.
That hits.
Okay.
That hits.
That's what we like to fucking see.
That hits. In retaliation, it is going to use a legendary action to go ahead and also attack you back with a bite. Whew, that definitely hits. Wow, that is a lot of damage. You're going to take... You have rage, right?
Yes.
You are going to take... That is 14 piercing
Okay.
and 20 psychic.
What?
It
Good
rolled
night,
really
everybody.
high. It rolled
Yeah.
very high.
I think we might be dying here, boys.
All right. So that's it for Storm Striker. Atemnon.
I am going to
Due to
cast...
the suggestion, you do have to use your movement on your turn to try and group up with whoever is possible.
Okay, well, I'll just do that then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, you also get the heal at the
Butterfly.
start of your turn.
Yeah, Butterfly.
So
How much?
That's a D6 plus 4.
Do you want to roll it?
Sure.
Hey.
Solid. Okay, I don't know that it'll help much, but I am going to cast blindness / deafness on this.
Creature.
So it's a con save against 13,
It fails.
and it's going to be blind.
Okay. You just hear it like
Um,
shriek out as it becomes blind.
Do I, when I feel the need to group up, can I choose who I feel the need to group up with?
Let me double check this. I think it's just who. Switch the course of action. All it says is it pursues the course of action described to the best of its ability.
Okay. I'm going to group up with Storm Striker, and I'm going to use my free item manipulation that everyone gets on their turn to
Right.
place one of the 2 good berries that Melody gave me in his mouth.
I
Okay.
He's going to heal
Okay.
for 1, I think.
Wait.
Or however
4,
many a good
4,
berry gives.
4.
4 and 2 temp, is it?
No. Good berry don't give 10. That's the bomb. It's 4 total.
Alright, so he's going to heal for 4.
Okay.
And so what did I use? Action, bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Wait, do we know if it's blind? Did it?
It is blind.
It is blind.
Oh wow. What does the blinded status give?
The
again?
duration is a 1 minute, so that's like 10 turns of combat, so
Or
10
I meant,
full
like,
rounds.
What is like if a
Blinded
creature
creature
see,
can't
you have
see and
advantage,
automatically
right?
fails ability checks on sight. Attack rolls have advantage, and it has disadvantage.
Okay, cool. Okay.
So all attack rolls against it have advantage now.
Correct.
Okay, wait, Storm Striker's up with 4, by the way.
Yep. Well, he's lying down technically.
Well, yeah, but I meant like we haven't filled his HP in or whatever. Okay, I'll use another charge, so it'll have 2 charges left. So I heal 6, so I'm at 24.
Mm-hmm.
Then on this for my
Keep in mind, while I'm doing all of this, I'm still like 3 foot tall.
Yes.
I
That's up
only
to
have
you when that runs out, by the way, as well, Craft.
It's supposed to be about an hour.
Yeah, so
So-
when Long Strider runs out, it would run out too.
I'm gonna
Actually, Long
Use
Strider
the-
would get out first.
I used it at the same time, didn't I?
No, Long Strider happened before you guys got, like, right as you guys got to the city. The
yeah,
potion was used after the second fight.
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I
I'm
guess it just
gonna-
won't run out for this combat then. So that's extremely annoying. And I literally will. I promise you, I will fucking kill Bath.
Who says he's
I'm
gonna be
use
there?
my last spell slot to cast Bless on all 3 of us. I think you're both in range.
You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. Whenever a target makes an attack or a saving, okay. So your rage is out. You have been.
Wait, why did? Well, that's fine. Wait, he's blind for a minute.
He's blind for 10 rounds of combat.
Unless he's got a trick up
unless
his
he-
sleeve.
Unless he saves at the end of his turns.
And well, see, this is just so. Okay, I mean it's better than nothing, I
don't want to.
guess.
What is this?
Like, is there any point in me HP leeching to you guys? Like, I feel like he's just gonna hit for so much. It won't make.
No, there's not really much point. No, if Storm Striker gets hit, he'll we just have to rely on the disadvantage and him not hitting. I
mean,
can
if I
take
healed
1 hit,
you-
not 2,
yeah.
probably, but
But
don't bother
maybe-
healing me.
Well,
I wouldn't.
I feel like Bless is kind of a bad call then, but
How tall is this creature, Craft?
It is considered huge.
So how tall is that in feet?
How tall? That's 3 times normal, so probably around 20 feet or something. 21
Okay.
maybe.
Cool.
I
I will be
Man.
fine. Do not worry about me at all.
Well, I feel like Okay, I'll just pass my turn then. I'll stand on this side of the thing.
Okay. So that's it for you, you said? Okay.
Yeah.
This thing, it is not very happy that it has been blinded. It is going to make some blind claw attacks, just seeing who it can swipe at, and it has disadvantage. So let's do that. Wow. In its blind fit of rage, one of its claw attacks hits itself.
Idiot.
Okay. However, it gets to make 2 attacks. However, one of its claw attacks does hit you, Atemnon. It has very long arms, so it can reach you.
Yep.
Its claw attack is going to deal 12 slashing and 4
I'm
psychic.
going to use my charm of defense,
Okay.
so it has 1 charge left now. So I add +3 to my AC. So my AC is 20 now.
It still hits. It rolled a 23.
Okay.
So that's 12 slashing, 4 psychic.
Okay.
Is that it for this bad boy?
No, it's worth healing you from now on. I'm actually gonna. Well, you have a potion. No, but my health is like.
Okay.
Really, oh fuck.
And
I have a weird
at the end
question.
of it, at the
Oh,
end
sorry.
of his turn,
Do your thing first.
at the end of his
Doesn't
turn,
matter.
it gets to roll, right?
Yeah, make a con save. Again.
Con save. What's the save?
13.
It passes.
Okay.
Yeah. Woo. Okay. Go ahead. What was your question?
Oh, when I'm using the charm, no, not the charm. When I'm using my like healing ring of swimming or whatever it's called, I'm healing 1d4 from my health to someone else. That doesn't count as like a spell or anything, right?
No, that's not a spell. That's just using an item.
Yeah.
Okay. Storm Striker.
Alright, I'm gonna get back up, and then...
So your
Do
rage did end because you went down.
Yep, I got no more rages left.
Oof.
I'll just do my 2 attacks.
Oh yeah, wait. We're also blessed, by the way, so we get the
Oops.
the d4 on each of our attack rolls, saving
So, those would
throws,
be my
and
2
skill
attacks.
checks.
So it's 9 plus bless. You, whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving. Oh, it's just the attack roll. It's not the actual damage. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
That
no.
definitely hits for 9. That has the that has the plus, so you're good.
Would a d4 make the 9 have the potential to hit? I
No.
don't imagine. Yeah, but might as well ask.
That 9 is a nat 1.
Oh,
So, yeah, go ahead, roll your second attack.
oh no. Storm Striker!
That 19 does hit.
No. That first attack shouldn't have had advantage. That
I
nat
know.
1 is the second attack.
So you're
No,
rolling the
no,
damage for the
I'm
second.
okay. It's okay.
What?
It's okay. It's a mistake.
Okay.
The 19. So yeah, it's the 27 and the 19. So the 19 does hit for 9. Yep.
Can you choose whether you smack one or two-handed before you attack, or after you attack, or
I'm always
after you like roll?
He always does too, but generally you would want to say it before.
Yeah. Makes sense.
That's so
That
funny for
will
you to
be it.
have the potential to do more.
Temnon.
That's me.
Because normally as well, it's listed as 2 separate attacks. I just put them as one of the same attack because I don't see the purpose in having them as 2 separate things. Just clocks up.
I
Okay.
am going to.
By the way, I need you to make a wisdom save at Temnon.
Okay. Is it against being charmed?
No.
Okay.
Okay, you have failed, so you will have disadvantage on wisdom and charisma checks and saves. If that
Okay.
is necessary.
I am going
Wait, roll your
to-
d4. Roll your d4.
Oh yeah, true.
That doesn't help.
Fuck, it's 15.
Or higher.
Okay,
All
go
right.
ahead.
I am going to. Uh. Use my level 2 spell slot and cast Mirror Image.
Okay.
So I have.
You have 3. Yeah.
Do I need to roll to see how many duplicates I get, or it's just?
It's just
3?
automatically should be 3.
Alright.
Yeah, 3 illusory duplicates. So yeah.
Okay. And then I'm still small, I assume.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Alright. I'm going to fly 40 feet in the air.
Okay.
I'm like a little small boy.
You just have a slot you there.
Okay.
Wait.
Mhm.
I might use my bonus action dash that I get on my armor because my flying speed's equal to my like walking speed. So if I dash, I get double flying, I think. To get up to like 40. You know, no, I'll just go 40. I'll go 40.
Okay. That's your turn. Melody.
Again, I'm just at this
I need
point,
you to
I'm
make
just
a
gonna-
wisdom save.
Alright. So good thing I have a +7.
You passed.
Yo, do you need me to roll that D4, Chief?
You passed. You're good.
Okay, I'm basically gonna continue to try and use the usage is of the like butterfly and just kind of siphon the HP to someone else
Okay.
or something. So heal 10. Wait, do I have 34 max HP? Am I allowed to do that? Oh yeah, okay, I'm good. Alright, then I'm gonna use my bonus. So it has 1 usage left on the thing.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action for my healing ring of swimming. So I'm gonna roll a D4 and then siphon that HP to a 10 non.
Okay.
So I'll lose 2. He heals 2. Hopefully this will equate to a hit eventually. And then what's my okay? Wait, is it 15 feet for the Eldritch Maul? I think it is. So if I was here,
Yes.
still 20. Fuck. I was right here,
Mhm.
and then he's no longer blind, right?
No.
Okay, but I get well. The damage is gonna be so laughable over the course of the time, but I wouldn't get blessed on saving throws. Huh. What do I want to do here? Yeah, I'll just attack with the Needle of Mending.
Ooh. Okay.
Yo.
For flavor, I'm rolling my D4 of Bless. I got 30, yes!
Oh my god. Yes, a
Okay.
30 will hit.
Okay. Blam.
Okay. Yeah, that's max damage.
So it's like the fucking Eldritch Maw claw gives me the extra range.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it just fucking swipes down and just
So
cuts
that's
through
going
the
to be
demon.
8 plus 8, so yeah, 16 damage. Right.
That is my turn.
Yeah. I said 16, right? Yeah, that's what I said. Okay. You see this thing is getting quite angry. It will... Yes, it will do that. It lets out this terrible screeching roar. I need all of you to make a con save. Yeah, you all need to make a con save.
Against being, is it against being frightened at all?
No, it is not against being frightened.
Also add those D4s, gentlemen.
True. So 18.
Constitution, you said?
Constitution, yes.
I got a +6 here. Please don't screw me.
You also have a D4 that you can use.
And D4.
Rage the 16.
Okay, I just have to roll that. Okay. Okay, it didn't roll as good. So, you all saved. But this terrible screeching noise that it let out causes all of you to take 8 psychic damage.
Good night.
And I have to. Math? 24. And now I have to see if I lose concentration on Bless, and that would really suck. Wait, wait, does Bless give you a D4 for your con save for 4 Bless? For
I think
breaking
it would.
Bless? That's so funny.
Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna use Stone's
Oh
Endurance.
no. Okay, hold on. I need to roll a D4.
Okay.
I think I need wait, hold on. I took 8 damage, so it's okay. I literally need a 4. Ooh.
Oh, nice, I take no damage.
That's
That
one way
was
to do
it.
things.
That was
Yeah,
as
well-
max as it is.
We lose the blessed gentleman.
Crying.
Type. Okay. With that, it is Storm Striker. You barely save yourself by using that Stone's Endurance. So go ahead. It is your turn.
Alright, I'm going to do the...
Disengage. Never
Oh,
mind.
baby.
Oh no.
Good thing he didn't disengage.
Okay. That is.
And then my second attack.
Wait, I got to do the math here. Let me open up my calculator. This is
Yes.
so bad. Okay. So that's 19. Plus that second one does hit. Okay. You are able to get quite a chunk of this thing out. However, similar to before, it is not happy that you hit it back. It's going to use its claws on you. It hits. Good night.
Good night.
It's okay, I can pick him up next turn.
Who said you're making it to next turn?
I am, obviously.
Attempt none.
Alright, I'm gonna smack this cunt.
Okay.
Wait, aren't you like hella high in the air?
Yeah, but I'm still within it, like I'm close enough to that I can hit it still.
Okay.
Ooh, that is extremely unfortunate.
So, go ahead, roll the d20.
Oh no, you're gonna kill me.
So, what does that equate to for your duplicate?
Let me scroll up and read the thingy.
I don't even know if this is how that works, but
Each time a creature targets you, blah blah. If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll a 6 or higher to change the target's
Okay, so you
attack
can't
to a
do that.
duplicate. With 2
Okay, so that
duplicates,
won't-
roll an 8. With 1, roll an 11. The
Okay.
duplicate's AC equals 10 plus your dex modifier. So mine is 13. The duplicate has an AC of 13,
okay.
which would not get hit by an 8.
Okay. Well, then you're lucky in this case because you're high up, and you just don't hit anything.
Hog?
Do these duplicates like float in the air? Like, what is
Yeah,
happening?
they're all
Yeah,
just-
they're
they're
just
flying.
like, so I picture it like, imagine you're like watching a 3D movie and you're not wearing the glasses.
Sure, yeah.
Oh my god. That's
I
was just gonna say,
I know
like, a Star
exactly what
Radio
you
using
mean.
double team or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're lucky I'm not making
And,
this fall out of your hand and onto Storm
I'm-
Striker.
I'm still small, so
Yeah.
I can't use my blood curse, so yeah, that's my action.
Yeah, you're lucky I'm not making that fall out of your hand and not to Storm Striker. That would have been terrible. Melody.
To start, I will use my bonus action to. Actually, wait. I must suck up at the when I entered. Use the last charge of the healing on the fairy or on the butterfly.
Okay.
So, wait. Like, yeah, if we play a +4, okay. I was like confused for a second. It's not 30, and then I'm gonna siphon the HP to Storm Striker with my bonus action.
Okay.
So he's up with 3 now. I lose. 3.
God, Storm Striker's getting some fucking brain damage, I swear, from going
Yeah.
unconscious
It's
and
going to
waking up.
use.
There's only so
are you
many
done,
brain
are you done
cells
with
I
your
have
turn
to
then,
lose.
Melody?
What was that?
Are you done with your turn?
No, I still have my action.
Oh, okay, okay.
Um,
I'm gonna go right the fuck back down.
Baby.
Well, I did my action. I'm like really running out of shit to do. I basically have 2 wild shapes, a cast of sleep, and my
Wild shape
cantrips.
is good as fuck, though.
Nah, my
Depending on the
challenge
level.
rating is pretty weak if I remember correctly. Hold on.
Ah, it's better than nothing, mate.
4. So I can only turn into a half challenge rating creature. Well, like, what's my highest possible DPS? You know, it worked. Nah, dude, I need to do this. Okay, I'm gonna fly a little closer. Would this be like in range for? I mean, like I know his mouth is high. I don't know if they need to inhale it or if it just hurts them on the surface. But for poison spray, the range is just 10 feet, right? So surely it would still like affect him in some
Who knows?
manner. Okay. Well, I try that then.
You cast this poison spray and it's unaffected.
Actually,
It is unaffected.
Hella shit has poison immunity.
Um,
Especially like demonic stuff. Mostly all of them have it.
Yeah, that's why it's been kind of useless this campaign.
I see. I rolled so well. I rolled 2 11s.
That is quite sad, yes. I think that's the most you've done. Yeah, that's pretty sad.
That's my turn.
All right. It is not very happy. You see, you all have disadvantage on wisdom saves. It's
Why?
your minds
I
start.
don't think Melody does.
Oh no, Melody
Wait,
doesn't.
why?
Melody
From
doesn't.
what?
Because of the like
Because they made
we
you guys
failed
roll.
the
Yeah.
con saves, yeah.
For. Huh.
Those con saves I had you do earlier. Yeah. Or
Wait,
the
so-
wisdom saves. Wisdom saves. Sorry.
Wait. What was this?
A while back, like when it was first summoned, like the round after.
Okay.
You all start to feel your minds become very cloudy. I need each of you to roll wisdom. Stormstriker and Atemnon with disadvantage.
Is it against being charmed or frightened?
No. Melody, you too.
Wait, I have to do one too.
You have
Oh,
to do
my
one
bad.
too, but it's not. But yours is flat. Yours isn't with disadvantage.
Hold my beer. Alright, well, it wasn't as high as I thought.
I have to double check one thing because apparently it's not giving it to me. Okay, you have that. Okay, that's good. Okay, each of you have become confused. On each of your turns, whenever it's your turn, you're going to need to make a d10 to determine what happens. Stormstriker, we're starting with you. Go ahead, roll your d10. A 1, I need you to roll a d8. you're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in the direction that you're going to move down left.
He rolled a 1 and he ran up.
Yeah, you can move more than that. Determine
Can or
causes
has to?
to use its movement to move. It just says uses all your movement, all of it. Go down.
Alright, so let's see.
Yep.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay, at the end of your turn. So it's the end of your turn. You can make a wisdom save to see if you're out of the confusion. If you regain control of your body.
Is it still
Oh.
with disadvantage?
Yeah, you guys have a disadvantage for a whole minute.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
So unfair that this succeeded on its fucking blindness straight away.
Atemnon. Hey, you're lucky I didn't use a legendary resistance to do that.
3.
You rolled a 3. A 3
Yeah.
causes you to. Where is 3? 1, 2 to. Okay. You just stay still. That is your whole
just don't-
action. You
whole-
just stay still. Yep. So now you get to roll your wisdom save to see if you can get out of this.
Okay. With disadvantage.
Mhm. This is a very powerful spell. Holy shit.
Yeah, confusion's fucked. Or mass confusion or whatever it is.
It's just confusion, yeah. Melody.
Okay, so I have to do first the which one? The D10.
D10. An 8. You have to use your action to make a melee attack against a random creature within reach.
Okay, technically,
There is no
because
one within
Eldritch
reach.
Maul- What? Why? My
Oh.
Eldritch Maul gives me 15 feet.
Oh,
so
okay. So roll
it
a
would be
D2.
either of them.
Yeah, roll a
Yeah.
D2.
No,
to
I'm up high, brother.
Oh,
Melody
true.
can fly.
Yeah, but not her. she
But
doesn't
that's
use
not
her
like
movement.
base reach. It
It's
doesn't
she's
say
not
you have
forced to use her
your
movement.
Yeah.
So I just attack him then, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Give him a little bonk. Hold on.
Oh no.
Break concentration.
Bonk.
Break concentration.
That does hit.
Bonk.
I don't know if he has to concentrate on confusion or not, but I hope so.
Melody.
Yeah.
You suddenly, all of you can feel the fog being lifted.
I'm always confused, idiot. What do you think you were doing?
You suddenly feel the fog being
Oh.
lifted as if you're back in control of your bodies.
Yeah.
As you just hear this giant thing flop onto the ground
Oh.
and
Wait,
and start to disintegrate.
I thought I just broke the concentration.
Yeah,
I didn't think I was...
It had 2 HP left. It had
my
2
final,
left.
my final blow is literally me yelling, "I'm always confused, idiot," and then I fucking bonked it.
Yeah, it had 2 HP left. I had hopes for a 1.
Well, even if I rolled 2 ones, it would have been 2 damage because of the Eldritch
I
Maul.
know. I had hopes.
I'll come over to Stormstriker. He's very, very fucked up, right? So I'm gonna
Yes, I am.
I'm gonna use like 3d4 of my life on Stormstriker. So he's gonna be at 11.
Oh, from the... Okay.
Yeah.
He has 2 potions of greater healing, brother. Just let him use those.
Nah, I'm worried about my companion.
I will say that we need to break the staff before anything else fucking crawls out of that hole.
You just hear like gremlin noises.
The Stormstriker main is at 11. If it matters.
11.
And then we said that now that it should be able to be broken by... What did we have to do last time? But we just failed.
It was a strength check.
Okay, well, that's the thing. I had to heal Stormstriker, get him back on top of his game, you know. So I kneel over present him Igjun's staff.
The fuck am I gonna do with this?
You gotta break it, remember?
All right, I'll snap it right over my knee.
Can I make the help action to give him advantage?
Okay.
Can I guidance him?
Okay.
Just rub
Team,
my
we're
muscles a little
we're
bit.
fucking mob beating down this fucking staff. Like, yeah, fuck you. Like,
I just see you guys. I just imagine you guys like massaging his shoulders as he's like trying to crack it over his knee.
I mean, I assume I'm just like grabbing both sides where he's grabbing it as well, and like yanking it
I'll
down
go
onto
on his
knee, too.
shoulders, and although it's not like a general sense of guidance, I'm like slowly bonking him on the head, getting him like angry, so that he like gets more upset to like break it easier or something. I don't know. Like, yeah, get it, bonk, 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 as I'm like hitting his head.
Okay,
So
so,
he needs
go
to roll
ahead. Yeah, go
strength.
ahead with
Strength
advantage.
plus D4.
Plus D4.
So what am I rolling? Just straight strength?
Yeah, it's just flat strength. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Plus
God.
D4, plus D4, plus D4.
You're a bit worn out from that battle.
Alright,
Um,
go ahead.
However, if you were to use something to make the strike rather than trying to break it over your knee, it would help.
Sunforger.
I mean,
Oops.
I guess we just all go for it then at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, with that 27, you start to notice it crack. And I assume you all just like do a beat
Yep,
down
let's
on the
all
staff.
fucking go for it.
And you,
My Eldritch Ball is still active.
yeah, and you're using the maw to like pull it apart. As the staff starts to crack, like the cracks grow and grow and grow. Like it takes a lot of strikes to do this, like maybe around 10 hits altogether.
Shit ass stuff.
And you just feel, and you eventually see that it just cracks into a ton of pieces, and you just feel this wave of energy wash over you, and it goes very far. As you
Like a
see,
big shockwave.
yeah, pretty much like a big shockwave. As you see that everything calms down, any demons within the area start to disintegrate. Even if there's like bodies alive or dead, they completely start to disintegrate. And there's just a crater now left in the middle of this town. After you guys had, because that shockwave caused the portal to close forcefully. And you feel this calm that you hadn't felt the whole day while you had been charging through Zinwinal, because you had felt that demonic presence all around. Having broken the staff, you see the figures of Tanisha and where is my boy? And Igjun appear. And you just see them like briefly thanking you for destroying the staff. And
I didn't save a spell slot! Fuck! I could have married them.
before disappearing and once again thanking you for breaking the staff, finally letting him be free.
I'm running over. I'm gonna grab her hand and kiss her hand.
Okay, you kiss her you kiss her hand as she disappears.
Goodbye, my lady.
With that, oh my god, what is my computer doing? With that, the battle is over. You can see like everyone is just completely exhausted and on the ground.
Yep, I'm dropping, and I'm going to go to sleep.
I'm still. I was gonna say. I'm
What do you
assuming
guys do?
Atemnon returns back to normal size, and I
Yeah,
return to
eventually you guys would end up returning back to your normal sizes.
Barth.
Well, I mean, if Stormstriker's mad passed out, I'm gonna. Do I have a bedroll? I do. I'm gonna tuck my homie Stormstriker in with a bedroll, and then I'm gonna start. So the people who are still in these cages are like still here, right?
There's a few bodies left.
Are any of them masked?
Yeah, a few of them are.
If I like were to check all of their masks, are any of them like Lance?
No.
Okay.
Damn, he's dead.
Mayhaps. I'm not sure. All right, and then out of game for shits and giggles. Whenever nothing possibly relevant would happen, I'd love to just drink this potion to figure out what effect I get later.
Oh, the mystery ones that you have? I can
Yeah.
tell you guys at the end. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna drink it to see which one I get just for fun of it, but
Oh, you want to just drink it? Okay, yeah. Roll a because you guys had 6 of them. 4 are left, so roll a d4.
wait, what? Oh, I mean I only have one more on me.
Oh, yeah. No, I still need you to roll a d4 because there were
Oh,
like
okay,
6 in
okay.
total, so it's random effects.
I see.
You
I
know
walk
the-
up to a Temnon and I'm like, "What does this one do?" And then I just drink it.
Um, that's the potion of fire breath.
Well, he has
That's
resistance
okay.
on
I have
fire.
resistance to fire, and
No,
my
I
things are
say it
still
like
up.
that because you know how great that would have been if you drank it during the fight.
Oh,
That's what.
It
That's
probably
what's-
would have had resistance to.
Yeah, but that's still a lot of damage that you can do on each of your turns.
oh, I'm just kind of look up in the. I feel like the fire in my stomach, like I'm about to fucking puke, and I just like look up in the sky and so looking at instead of the Temnon, like, "Blah!" And I'm like, "Oh, that one's spicy."
I'll drink one just to see if it fucking gets me back to regular size.
Oh no, you are back to regular size. It's been long enough.
Yeah, we can
Oh,
say
well.
it's fine. Yeah.
Well, before it had been long enough, I will. What is it? A D4?
Well, now
Yes.
it's a D3 sort of, right?
Yes.
A D3?
Yeah.
That's a 1.
Okay. What did this one? Let me see what it does. I think I know, but still. Excuse me?
Can I also look in the pit and see if there's anything in there, or is there not?
It's empty. Am I? Oh, I'm looking at spells. No wonder I'm feeling crazy that nothing's showing up. That name. Yeah, there's nothing there. It's just like scorched earth, pretty much. That is. It doesn't seem to help you with anything in particular. This one, but you can feel that like if you would have been afflicted in some way, it would have cured you.
Okay. And the like big demon when it like disintegrated, nothing. There was nothing left.
No, I mean
Okay.
maybe some of its horns dropped or something. If you guys want that.
Nah, I'm
Okay.
never playing this character ever again, so
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay. With that, what do you guys do now that this battle's over?
I'll let Storm Striker. I suppose we should probably short rest. You know, give ourselves some energy before we.
You guys are
we
like
regroup or
waiting there,
something.
resting as like
Oh yeah, he's kind of
as
napping or
resistance
whatever.
members are like coming trying to find everyone's finding the casualties. And
I'll go up to the pit of scorched earth and I'll take off my mask of indifference and I'll chuck it in the pit. And I'll just like sit on the edge and like dangle my feet in.
oh dang! Okay.
God damn it, I'm fucking sleeping. I can't see.
I give Storm Striker unconsensual horny dream.
Bon appetit.
Uh, and Melody is using her last scroll page and sketching something
Oh
a
my
little
God.
bit in private for now, but
Okay.
I'll describe it once we get back if there's any kind of what's the word for like an ending conclusion? If there's anything in
Yeah.
the conclusion, I'll explain
Yeah.
what I drew
Okay.
at the end of that.
So yeah, as you guys are like waiting, you can see resistance members like trying to gather, see who's still, with us. See if there's any casualties, what's going on now that everything's like calmed down. And eventually Amidra, Lucius, and oh my god, my mind. Oh no. Amidra, Lucius, and Amthos come to you guys. You can see that they have sustained some injuries.
Barth best not fucking
Yeah,
be
no,
there.
Barth, no, Barth.
Barth isn't a fighter. I'm
That's
just
about to get the shit kicked out of him.
and you see them approach you guys and say, "So, yeah, it doesn't matter who says it. So, best to assume you were all successful." And as they look around, they see, one of you's drawing, one of you's just sitting back, and one of you's sleeping. So not really. They're kind of looking for an answer, but you're all like kind of preoccupied.
Does Storm Striker have any like noticeable facial expression while he's asleep?
Not facial, bodily, maybe.
Yeah.
Pitching a tent, you might say. Oh God.
It's okay. You're covered in the bedroll.
Any response to them?
No, but after drawing for a bit, I'm gonna sit on the opposite end of a Temnon, and I just kind of don't say much, but I kind of start like keep looking up and then back at the drawing.
Okay. With that, they see you guys are kind of just relaxing, and they say, "Well, we're giving everyone a little bit of time to rest, but afterwards we're going to be heading back, and I'm sure everyone would love a long, long rest after this. So just when you guys are ready, we'll be at the front gate, and then we'll be good to go." So anything you guys do before going to the front gate with them?
don't
No,
think so.
yeah.
All right, you all eventually get up. Storm Striker, or Temnine, you no longer have your mask, huh?
Yep.
Dang.
That's badass, by the way.
Dang. Yeah, so you all eventually get up and head out. When Temnon, as you like approach, everyone's like, "Are we supposed to know who that is? Have we seen him before?" And they're just like, "Hey, Storm Striker, who's this friend of yours?"
Storm Striker wouldn't know he was asleep.
Well, do I at least recognize the clothes?
Yeah, I mean, you would
Oh
recognize
yeah,
the
I
clothes.
suppose you would. Yeah.
I'm gonna double take and go, oh? That's a Temnon, assholes.
But he looks so different. Like, doesn't he usually like hide his face, wear a mask or something?
I mean, I assume no one knew that I was a. I suppose tieflings. I don't know if tieflings have tails or not, but
It
Well, I'm
depends
not-
on if you want to have a tail.
well, I wouldn't have, and I suppose they wouldn't have known that I was a tiefling until now. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
everyone probably thought like your horns were actually part of your mask.
I'll just say, so are you saying something's wrong with him?
No, we just never knew what he looked like.
Well, shame.
Because he
on
always
you.
wore that mask, so no one
Oh,
actually
shit.
knew what he looked like. There were some bets
Shame.
back at the base, like on what his actual face looked like.
Well, shame.
Like some
on
people
you.
thought he might have had like super big lips, or maybe he was trying to hide a scar or something. We don't know.
He probably does have giant lips. Does he have giant lips?
I know it, I'm not.
no, I have regular tiefling lips. Sadly.
Yeah. Damn. What a blown opportunity.
With that, you all adventure back to the Resistance base. Upon arriving, I'm going to assume you all collapse in the beds.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, you all collapse, and pretty much everyone sleeps for like a few days, just relaxing. Around 3-4 days later, everyone's kind of relaxed enough, and you all go to talk to Amidra, Lucius, and Amthos. Thank you for all your work that you guys have done to help us and to help Netheril. I know it wasn't easy, and it was most certainly very taxing.
You have no idea.
I'm sure that you all have your own places that you wish to go from here, but know that you're always welcome, and you always have home with us if you need it.
There's like a table, right? We're all like sitting
Yeah,
on this
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of table or something. I pull out my masterpiece, my creation that I was drawing, and instead of just making any regular old monster manual entry I've been making, you see a really well detailed shot of the monster fallen behind us as we're walking away, and there's a Temnon with his mask off, and we're all like holding hands. I'm like, well, I don't know if I have much of a home to go back to. I'm sure I could still prove useful here, but depending on what you two are up to, I'd love to just be by your company.
Sorry, who did you say that to?
Both of
Both of
you.
you, both of you.
I'm probably still a bit like I don't know, like detached. I'm not really like paying attention much probably. So I would probably like my eyes would be like a bit glazed over and I'd like blink and ask what you said, sorry. Because I'm
Well,
like
I'm gonna say
I'm in
where I'm
I'm in
going next. I probably might not come back alive.
I'm in another place.
Uh, Melody hears Storm Striker saying that, and I'm like, I can change that. And I kind of just like start pouting, and I'm like, take me with you until like you like say something.
As long as you listen to what I say. If I say run, you run. Do you understand?
I like attention, like military salute, like, aye, aye, sir.
All right.
And Temnon, what about you?
Yeah, I would say that I don't really have much
You spend the rest of your life trying to find Barth.
purpose. Yeah, I want to fucking hunt down and murder Barth. No.
you talk the towns like, yeah, the wandering merchant Barth come through, like.
No, I would I would say I don't really know what to do from here. I know that Big Man's gonna ask me for something at some point.
Your hand in marriage.
But I mean, until then, if you you guys helped me like find my way back from like my personal hell, so I'm I'm here for you, whatever you need.
All right. With that, any final comments you want to make to the Amidra, Lucius, Amthos?
Yeah, I don't give a shit about that.
All right. With that, as you guys leave the office, Lucius does say, "Oh, by the way, Stormstriker, I'm sure you noticed, but there are a few Goliaths here.
Yep.
One of them was looking to talk to you.
Okay.
You should be able to find him somewhere in the commons area."
All right, I'm gonna go straight there.
So as you go there, you notice all these Goliaths, and I had previously mentioned them before the attack, before you guys went to Zinlinol, how that they were there and they all like wore masks and were reminiscent of home. You see though that they have their masks off, and you instantly recognize one of them as your cousin, not the evil one, but the good one.
Stuff.
Because I believe you did tell me that there was one that was good.
Uh-huh.
And he sees you, and he sees that you see him without the mask, and he stands up and he says, "Navareth, we got your message. We're happy to see that you're still alive, and we need your help back home."
Yeah. I know.
With that, if there's any final things you want to do, this is the end of the campaign.
For any of us,
Yes.
I'll go to Amthos and be like, your craftsmanship really helped us get through that battle, and I'll be forever in your debt for saving my friends. And I kind of point to the ring and how I was able to kind of siphon health to the party throughout the last battle when I ran out of magic. And it means that even even if I'm out of magic, until I drop dead, I can still help those in need.
Okay. Anything from you, Atemnon?
Nope.
All right. With that, the campaign is officially over.